from the soul with it. Yeah.
So ESPN, Dave McMenamin was on ESPN radio with Alan Silver, and they were talking about LeBron James at Lakers Media Day, and that he brought up the Warriors and how the Lakers were nowhere near the Golden State Warriors level yet. So Alan Silver asked Dave McMenamin, what does he think is a more realistic season for the Lakers? He asked him, what does he define as a successful season for the Los Angeles Lakers this upcoming season? So Dave McMenamin responded by saying, as a team currently constructed, notice he said currently constructed, he agreed with Alan Silver. A successful season for the Lakers would be to just make the playoffs, and winning a round would be capable with this Lakers team. He says, but if you know anything about LeBron's expectations and believe it's the reason he chose the Lakers, is because he could see further down the road. He says he doesn't think the NBA is going to look the same in April as it does now as far as the roster, and stated the Jimmy Butler situation is an example because everyone thought things would get hashed out in Minnesota. So that's when Dave went on to say, and I quote, he says, I think the Lakers could look a lot different. There could be a player come February in the trade market, and should they accelerate that timeline and part away with the young guys and bring in one of these marquee veterans that will be on the market, I think just making it out the first round won't be acceptable. So if you guys would like to listen to the full audio, I promise you I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Really this time, I want y'all to also do the research for yourselves. I know I always say that I'm going to leave the link in the description box, and I just be so busy and I move on to the next video or something. But I'm gonna leave the link in the description box pretty much. I want y'all to do the research for yourselves. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, this man lying, like he's a liar. This man lies more than a rug. Okay. But anyway, yes, Mr. Dave, I have to agree with you on this one. I do believe we'll see a totally different roster by March unless Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, or Lonzo Ball prove they are next level. They are next level caliber type of players. And when I mean next level, I mean superstar level. Brandon Ingram was compared to Kevin Durant. So this season, we better see another version of Kevin Durant or Antetokounmpo, but we want to see him play at the highest level possible and prove that he is a superstar. I think the same thing applies to Lonzo Ball. We must see some kind of version of Jason Kidd or just find his own identity and become a next level caliber player. Kyle Kuzma better show that he got that stroke like Klay Thompson. Okay. So as I said, the pressure is extremely high for the Lakers this season. It's going to be so much pressure on these guys. I know everybody keep talking about last season and the Lakers did well winning 35 games, but in my opinion, it's a new season. There wasn't as much pressure last season as it will be now because you guys, you know how we get as Lakers fans, and we know that we have LeBron James now with so much attention on the Lakers right now. Like they put out a picture of the Lakers media day compared to the Clippers media day, and even I seen another media day. It was the Cleveland Cavaliers media day. You know, it was little to no people from the media there. You seen J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, I forgot the Osman, whatever his name is. You see everybody just so relieved, smiling, having fun. So it's not as much attention and pressure on them this season. So it's going to be a lot of pressure on this Lakers team. And I'm going to talk about that in another video as far as like the pressure with the Lakers and what they have to deal with this season. So it's a totally different season from last season. So they had a little more rope last season. Like, you know, when there was injuries and, you know, Lonzo Ball got injured and then Brandon Ingram got injured. And you got to realize Kyle Kuzma came late in the first round. Josh Hart came late in the first round. So these guys were able to come in and just have fun and also compete at a high level. But it just wasn't that much pressure other than the fact that there was a rumor that Luke Walton was going to get fired. They kind of put a little bit of pressure on the Lakers last season, but it wasn't this level. This is another level of pressure, and this is the type of pressure that you have with a caliber player like LeBron James. So, you know, it's going to be so much attention, and if they are losing by the time they get, let's say, to the trade deadline, the announcer probably get fired. The coach is probably gone. The man who comes to the players and asks the players, hey, do you want some Gatorade? Everybody will be gone, okay? So I think there are 2 players on the Lakers list right now in terms of trades. I think that the Lakers have Anthony Davis high on their list, Kawhi Leonard, and Stephen A. Smith has some inside scoop. So I do think Damian Lillard could possibly be up there as a target as well. But I think the top target, in my opinion, is Kawhi Leonard. Just him going to the Dodgers game, reports that he don't want to play nowhere else but with the Lakers. With Kawhi not committing to the Toronto Raptors, I think he could be a top target for the Lakers. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Will the Lakers make a trade by the deadline, or do you think they will stick with the young guys? Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Okay.